At first glance, this might seem like a completely random set of Copic colors for me to choose to purchase. What I want to do today, just real quick, check back in on my Hex Chart by Sandy Allnock and show you how round number 2 of selection of Copics came about. If you're wondering how I afforded so many Copics, well, they were on sale. They were a couple dollars off each, as a matter of fact. So the savings were such that I decided this was a great time to come in and add in colors. So what I did, and I've already started coloring in my chart, I used a completed chart and looked for areas where there was a gap. And if there was a gap, you know, of a couple, I would say, you know, in this general area, I wanted one here in the middle, and I liked the look of YR07. And so I picked that one out of the group to have. And I am keeping up an update of the chart of the colors I have. I'm specifically doing this because what I do not want to happen is I do not want to accidentally purchase a second marker, or the other thing I do not want to do is I do not want to accidentally buy something that is pretty much exactly the same as another color I have. Now there are some that are similar. For example, up here, E59 and 29 are pretty similar. But the thing is, this one has a little more reddish hue to it, just slightly more reddish hue to it. And enough so that I feel confident that I will use both colors quite a bit, and I want both colors. So if that happens, that's fine. Absolutely fine by me. Otherwise, I'm just really going to be careful about what colors I pick. There are some like YG25 and YG07 that are next to each other, but clearly different enough in tone that they are great together. So what you're kind of seeing here, if you haven't already noticed, I filled in a couple of green gaps. There were a couple of spots in the green land here that I wanted to fill in. And it looks like, what else do I have here? Let's see, BG05 is the other one. I also extended slightly into the blue territory. This one was one of my originals, so I brought these 4 in. Okay, so I'm kind of expanding out this way as well as up out in this way. The yellow and oranges, sometimes I like yellow and oranges with my browns. The other thing is fall is coming, so I kind of figured a couple of these hues for maybe some sunflowers, maybe some fall stuff would be fun. Now the last thing that happened here is I really wanted RV55 Hollyhock. I just really wanted Hollyhock in my collection. I love this color. I want this color. So what I did, because I mean, it's out there, okay? It has nothing to do with all that's going on over here, but I just really bad wanted it. So I got myself RV25, which is very bold. And I also went with a little lilac. I figured a little tiny bit of pink, a little tiny bit of purple, just so if I want to do like a whole entire nature type scene, I've got a little option for my flowers, and I feel like these two will work together, those two are nice together, those two will be nice together. So I've got a couple more options over on that side as well. How is the chart? The chart has been so valuable to me because there's no way that I would have figured out and sorted out these colors, of all those colors to get, you know, to get these colors. And then after my initial batch, figuring out where these gaps were that I wanted to fill in, where those spots were that I wanted to add a few more colors to really round this out so that I felt like I could do a little more than just green leaves with brown bark type situation, or branch and leaves type deal. So a little more done, a little more exciting, and honestly, I think that's going to keep me real good for quite a while now. I just wanted to check in and share with you so that you could see where I was at on this, how the chart continues to help me. And I am sure you'll be seeing me coloring with these beauties in the very near future. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to leave me a comment there on my channel. I will see you next time. Happy crafting!